Hey everybody, Greg here. So if you were to go over to daiglespage.com right now, you would see that my virtual choir checklist is on sale for half off. This guide is great for anybody who just doesn't know what they should be doing at any point in time. If you waste a lot of time just thinking to yourself, I guess I'll click on this, I guess maybe I'll line up some videos. It's a great way to stay focused, stay on task, and hopefully minimize the amount of time that you are working on the virtual choir. So in celebration of the astronomical sale going on, I did just want to give you a bonus tip in regards to the video side of editing virtual choirs. So if we go down to the video part here, we can see that this guide is based around the idea that you're just using one piece of video software, non-linear editor, NLE. We can just call it a video editor. This is based around the idea that you're using one. The free option that I give as an example is DaVinci Resolve, great piece of software. But there are times, and I actually just came off a project where I was doing this, there are times where you're going to want to use multiple pieces of software. Don't think that you just need to stick with one program. For instance, I just finished a virtual choir that I primarily did in a 3D software called Blender, which is also free. Yay. So, and this was all high school students, so unfortunately I can't actually show you the textured pictures just for privacy reasons. But what I did in this, and this is what I mean by using more than one software, I was able to use a couple different pieces of software for the things that they do really well. For instance, Blender was great for making my 3D layout, but it's kind of a pain to sync up the videos, to line them up with the actual audio. It's really, really tedious in Blender, at least for me, to do that. So what I actually did, each of these square videos here was a video that I made in Final Cut. I synced up each video by hand and rendered them out so that they were all exactly the same length. So that way, when I brought them into Blender, all I had to do was drop them all in and they lined up already. I didn't have to worry about choosing the start frame. I didn't have to worry about, clicking play, trying to see if it lined up, because at least on my machine, I really can't do that in Blender. So being able to do that in Final Cut and do all of that, sort of pre-editing work took a long time. You can just put a podcast on and try to crank it out in one night. But you don't have to be afraid of using multiple pieces of software for what they excel at. I just wanted to give that little bonus tip. Again, if you want to check out the virtual choir checklist, head over to daiglespage.com, go to the store, you'll see it in there. It's on sale for $5 right now. It's got some great pre-production lists and what to include if you make an instructional video, all that fun stuff. So hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. Thank you for sticking around. Let me know if you like the checklist. I look forward to hearing some feedback on it. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down below. I will be happy to answer them. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you next time.